Good evening, Daf Pit Tet Amud Aleph, 18 lines from the top. We are still talking about the halacha of Usha, right? We said Usha made a special takana regarding selling a woman selling the property. Does that transfer go through, or the husband could take it back? كتر بابا ربون بريدري وشو من بيرف عمري دي ستكتين تنينا لتكنات Usha. We learned the halacha of Usha in a Mishnah. عبد إيشا بيعتن رأى. A slave and a married woman, don't mess with them. It's bad. Because if you hurt them, you're chayav. But if they hit you, they're patur. If you think that there's no such thing as no takana usha, meaning that the woman has no money because the husband it belongs to the husband, to the ben nechse melog, but let her sell her nechse melog, the property that she brought in with her to the marriage. Let her sell. Must be we hold like usha that she doesn't own it. But the Melech Gemara says, according to your reasoning, even if you do hold the Usha, she can't sell it completely, even if she does first. She probably would have to sell the Tovat Hana'ah, right, the discounted price in the situation on the risk that she were to die second, that's her husband. Must be talking about a case that she obviously doesn't have. Over here, it's referring to there is no nechsei malog. Right, let her sell her ketubah at a discounted price and give it to the guy instead if she hurts him. Right, why the guy? She's patur. Oh, she has no money to pay if she damaged someone. We first said let her sell the property. Maybe it's the case she doesn't have. Let her sell her ketubah at least. Hamani was all the Mishnah. Rabbi Meir is quoting Meir. The Amar Esula lo dam shehashed yishtov afil sha'achad l'ktubah. Asur for a man to be married to his wife even for an hour without a ketubah. Right? In a lot of situations, people have if the house burnt down, husband and wife can't stay together. They have to get another ketubah quickly. So therefore, the woman can't sell the ketubah. The Gemara says, "But what's the point of a meir saying that a person shouldn't live with his wife without a ketubah? A person needs a ketubah so that it doesn't seem so simple to divorce her. The thing is, but over here, if she sells the ketubah, the guy can't divorce her because the because he were to divorce her, the buyers who bought it will able to collect the ketubah. Meaning, the whole reason don't live without a ketubah because maybe the guy will divorce you for no reason. But over here, if she sold it to the guy, to Reuven, and they did the discount that if she were to get divorced, etc., or dies, or her husband dies first, then if the guy says, "Oh, I don't have a ketubah, I'm going to divorce her," the guy's going to come collect. So the deterrent still exists. The mayor's concern does not apply. Rather, the reason why a woman cannot sell her ketubah is because the discounted price for the ketubah doesn't work because it's words. Words are not transferable to the victim. Why not? The sale. The guy is able to buy the ketubah for this reason. Okay, different reason. Someone sold a shtar to his friend, a loan document to his friend. Right? You owe me $100. I sell that document to Reuven. I say, okay, this guy owed me $100. I'll sell the loan for $50. You collect for him. Good luck. But let's say afterward he sold it, I am mochel the guy. I say, you know what? Never mind. I'm mochel. Mahul. It works. If you try to collect, you can't collect anymore. Even if the seller died, his Yorshin can forgive it as well. So we see over here that the reason why we don't do the lady selling the ketubah because she might be mochelet the ketubah to her husband, and then the guy lost the money. The Gemara says, "Amri let her do it. Let her take it. If she ends up forgiving it, she'll forgive it, but at least she pays it. Like, what's the difference?" The Gemara says, if it's to save her husband, she'll forgive it. But we don't want to make people lose so easily. The Gemara says, okay, if you're worried about other people, fine. Let's do simple. Maybe you might think to sell the ketubah directly to the injured party. Instead of selling it to someone else who might get messed over, sell it to him. Amud bet. If she forgives it, nobody loses. Because regardless, he's not receiving anything. Even if she forgives it, the reason why it doesn't work is because if you do all this and we know that she's probably going to forgive it just to save her husband, we don't want to waste Betin's time. That's the reason why we don't give it to the victim. Okay. The woman hit her husband. So if she doesn't own money, she doesn't own anything. How would a woman pay her husband for the damage she caused him? How would I do it? We do not say that she pays for my ketubah. So she owed $1,000 from the ketubah. We don't say, okay, pay your nezek from that. Right, says Amai. Let her sell her ketubah at a discounted price for the injury. So if she forgives it, there's no loss. All right, checkmate. Let her sell her ketubah to the guy, to her husband, at a discounted price. And therefore, you could find, now we found a case that if she injured her husband, she should be able to sell her ketubah to him at a discounted price. And therefore, if she's mochelet, then nobody loses. This must be according to the Meir. The reason why is the Marasudam we can't ask him about a ketubah. The Mar says, but how am I? What's the reason? So we asked the same questions before. We don't want someone to divorce their wife easily without a ketubah. But if the woman does not give the husband the ketubah, he can divorce her. Because he'll collect the ketubah as payment. That's the case. We're afraid that he can divorce her and collect the ketubah as payment. So therefore, let her sell it to him. No issue. Well, no reason for Meir not to allow it in this case. The Gemara says, referring to the case where the ketubah has a lot of money. It's not worth it for him to sell it and be mochel, let's say, to divorce her. Yeah, okay, fine. He'll collect $100 from the damages, but now he owes her $50,000 from his massive ketubah. It must be too late. He doesn't want to lose more. Right? Says, if he added extra money for the raita, we should say that the amount should be a doraita ketubah. Let her sell the rest for the injury. Meaning, if the doraita number is $100, let her set the ketubah at $100, and all the rest, use the rest as the payment so that the ketubah stays intact, and the rest of the payment covers the extra. The one says no. It's not greater than the doraita, because the injury is less than the doraita amount. The damage is only 4 zuzim. Because of 4 zuzim damages, he won't want to pay 100 zuz to pay the ketubah. Right? So therefore, it doesn't work. The Gemara said, same way a woman can't sell the ketubah while she's still married to him. She can't forfeit it while she's married to him. Gemara says, 1 second. What we just established, it sounds like you can forfeit it in the case of what in the case where she does have a bigger $50,000 ketubah, she can forfeit it, right? We said established our case that's not the case, but in general, it sounds like it would work. So how can we say that a woman can never lose her ketubah for an injury? When it says that second braita is referring to a completely different case. It's referring to a case where the wife died, and she has male sons which are now inheritors, and they are trying to collect. The braita is teaching you as follows: just like a woman who sells the ketubah to someone else, do not lose ketubah to her sons, which means if she dies first, then the husband dies afterward, even though she sold the ketubah, out of the husband's inheritance, he has to pay the ketubah to her inheritors. Why? She did it because she was desperate, and therefore you have to help her out. So if a woman sells the ketubah to her husband, also doesn't lose it to her male inheritors. Male children, why? Because it was done because of stress, and therefore, because of that forced sale, we allow her children to compensate. Okay, let's say 1 second. Maybe the halacha of usha is the machlokot tanaim, right? Do we say that the husband owns everything, or the woman has rights to her property? We'll see. Maybe we could prove it's a machlokot tanaim. One brother said, Milog slaves, slaves that she brought with her to marriage. If she damages the eye or tooth, which is enough to set him free, go out free according to the first halacha. But not the husband doesn't go free. But then another brother says, the man, neither the woman do it. Because now maybe we're assuming that the ownership of the rights to the item does not mean you have ownership of the actual item, right? And therefore, my labha kamiflagi. The one who holds the woman goes, the slave goes free if the wife knocked out his eye. Little to count usha, don't hold of usha because the woman still owns it. The eved. Mandamar lo ish lo isha. According to opinion, hold that the husband that the eved does not go free if either of them attack him. The eved. Itlay takanat usha does hold of usha because now they both own the eved, the ish, and the isha, which is why if one of them attacked the guy's eye, doesn't go free because he still belongs to the other one. It's like a partnership, kind of. Right, says, nah, not a good proof. The kula ama ita takanat usha, really everybody holds of usha. Ela kan kodem takana, but what over here is referring to before the takana was made. Kan lahar takana, and after the second case of the ish and isha is after the takana of usha was made, and therefore the second bright towel is referring to the reason why it doesn't go free is because then takana of usha came, and that's why it belongs to both. Different answer, but the different answer. We don't both have usha. They hold of it. Why would the opinion hold the slave goes free for the wife, but not the husband? According to Rava says, if you have an item that has a shi'ibud, a lien, a connection to someone else, there are ways to automatically release it, to remove it. Hekdesh, if it's chametz and it's Pesach, and releasing shihrur, like releasing a slave. So to over here, since the wife's action releases the slave, it does take it out of the husband's property. So maybe that what we hold Rava would be machokat tanaim. When I said la, but over here the Hamim are strengthening the husband's lien that it can survive this shihrur of the wife. Right? So in this case, everybody holds that generally it does work, but over here in this case, because of usha, the husband's strength of the eved is so strong that even if the wife attacks it, it doesn't go free. People have a different answer. Really, everybody holds there is no usha. Really, it's mahloket whether or not you hold of whether or not the rights to the item means you own the item, right? So that means if I'm able to use the item that's at the eved, does that mean I own the eved, right? So according to the opinion holds, it belongs to the woman. No, according to the opinion holds, it belongs to both. Yes, and that's why it doesn't go free by either of them because they both own it. All right, we'll stop here.